What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are in the 1.17 snapshots. Now behind me are some of these blocks that I have found in this snapshot, and what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be attempting to make a good build with them. Oh yeah, one last thing. Not sure that this would ever be useful in building. It's probably going to be useful in survival, but powdered snow cauldron. I feel like there's something going on here. And I mean, maybe it looks like a cool pattern, using snow. But, either way, I feel like that I can try and, make some cool thing with that. Okay, so this is what I have built so far. Now, yeah, it's pretty much where I'm at currently, and as you can tell, this is a very unique build. It's a very typical thing that I would build, very the idea kid kind of build. And so yeah, now as you can tell, I use a bunch of bright colors, and I think that this amethyst really looks good in this scenario. Like, yeah, this has got to be like one of my favorite blocks now. And oh yeah, I did use like mycelium because I like the top of mycelium and it kind of looks cool with this kind of thing. So yeah, I'm pretty darn sure that I'm like the only person who has ever used endstone, purpur, mycelium, and now amethyst in the exact same build. Okay, so as of right now, this is the first and second floor. Now, I actually figured that the budding amethyst was, looked good in this scenario with purpur, and I used, my typical dark crying obsidian, blackstone kind of mix. So yeah, obviously this build looks, it looks good to me. It looks very weird and original, obviously. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this, honestly. I might finish it, but I'm definitely gonna, use some of these other blocks here. So yeah, in the end, I decided to finish it, and I think it looks okay. I decided to use the weathered cut copper slab to, try and use some of the new blocks. It kind of looks weird, but then again, my designing looks super weird. Like, yeah. So yeah, this is what I came up with using some of those blocks. I'm probably gonna make another build. But yeah, now I'm pretty darn sure that I'm like the only one in the entire planet that somehow manages to use mycelium, endstone, purpur, amethyst, and yeah, obsidian. Like really, like this this looks super weird. But then again, I don't know, it's just something I've fallen in love with. Okay, so now we're back to the block section. I'm thinking I have an idea with these three items: tough calcite and tinted glass. Like, I know exactly what I'm gonna go for. So yeah, just by that, just by selecting white concrete, I'm pretty sure you're probably thinking what I'm thinking. And so yeah, I'm just gonna get some other materials and let's get building. Now, the first thing that I immediately thought of when I saw tinted glass is modern houses. Like, obviously that makes sense because, this looks very modern. Like, so let's get building. So yeah, this is probably what the shape is gonna look like. I might swing around and I'm probably gonna go, modern looks really good when it's very random, but I think I'm gonna go rather basic here. Like, yeah, just, it's very basic. Not something like super special or anything. Oh yeah, one thing about modern, sea lantern. Now with this build, the birch wood is very good with it. Grab birch. Planks. Okay. And then obviously, yeah, I'm just gonna finish the rest of the floor. Okay, so ready for this magic? Boom. Let's raise it 4 blocks. Yeah, that'll do. And so yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I look like. It looks like. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was thinking this whole time, is obviously like the tinted glass could look like that. And hold on, I'm gonna raise it like this, and then quartz block, and then let's do something that looks a lot like, yeah, this looks very modern and clean. And I'm going to, you know what, let's just leave it at concrete. And so yeah, that's obviously my use for tinted glass. Now what about tuff and calcite? Now we're gonna reserve these for the interior. I'm just gonna finish building like the exterior first. Okay, so I finished the modern house, and basically this is what it looks like for the finished project. Now you might be asking, oh, why didn't you use only white concrete? Okay, that is ridiculous. Now, if there's one thing that I want a lot of modern builders to do, and a common mistake I see in a lot of modern builds, is that they pretty much just spam white concrete, and it looks like this, and it is so plain and boring. Like, we usually don't do it with medieval builds, or most builds really, because you can't really get away with it. But for some strange reason, like, everyone can just get away with like using white concrete and not much else in modern builds, and I don't understand. It's boring. So, all right. Before I get a little too heated, we'll, use these other blocks, tuff and calcite. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Tuff looks kind of like rocky. I can use it for like rocky pathways for something like this. Yeah, I think that, that looks good. I can like use this block as like a pathway to this house, and maybe since I have a little porch out there, I can like scatter in some rocks somehow. Like, yeah, that. And that looks cool. And maybe we can put like, let's see, what is it? Cobblestone. And we can mix it in with cobblestone. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that right there. That right there is a very good combination. So yeah, now with the calcite, so this is the interior, and oh yeah, I haven't finished the balcony. And basically, here's what I'm thinking. The kitchen, you know how the kitchen is like? Maybe the kitchen, usually what I would do for the kitchen is I would use polished diorite. And don't get me wrong, that still looks good for kitchen floors, but now we can simply use calcite for that instead. So let's get our quartz block out. This could be like the place to now I'm gonna spread it out a little more. Yeah, that's probably as good as it can get without getting too cramped. And like, yeah, what I'm thinking is maybe we can like surround it in calcite. Yeah, and it sort of gives you that modern feel, you know. Yeah, that looks so good. Like calcite is very clean. Yeah, I expect a lot of great builds. Like, you know, like some of these blocks look like they were made in a texture pack, like a very good modern texture pack. And so I expect modern creators to, like, you know, use the tinted glass and the calcite a lot more. And oh yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, finish the rest of this. But anyways, yeah, that's what I have planned. And yeah, unfortunately, the other blocks, I really cannot find a new way to use them currently. And I've definitely been building a lot. And so yeah, this is what I have made using 1.17, and I hope you enjoyed. This might be a longer video. I don't know. I might cut it down depending on how long it turns out to be. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.